You all satu kelas ada 25 orang Betul?
25 orang.
Okay. Okay, so sambil kita tunggu your friends, sediakanlah kertas ke, pen ke, pensel ke. Okay, I rasa hari ni kita start kita punya kelas terus lah. Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay.
Kejap ya.
So you all ada kelas ke pagi tadi?
Ada.
Ada ke tak ada? Boleh dengar tak I cakap?
Boleh.
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 Boleh, Miss.
Oh, ada lagi orang tak join lagi ni?
Berapa orang?
Tak join lagi? Lagi 3 people? 4 people? Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I akan mutekan you all punya microphone, okay? Tapi bila I tanya tu you all jawab, bila nak jawab tu you on mic, off mic. Boleh?
Boleh.
Boleh kena buat kat sini lah.
Kalau tak, macam mana bunyi I dengar. And you all. Yeah. Okay, so dekat tepi ni you all nampak ada chat juga kan? Okay, so siapa yang nak tanya soalan ke apa ke boleh letak dekat chat tu juga. Okay? Okay. Should we start? Hello. Jawab. Bila I tanya you jawab.
Hi, Miss.
Hai, Ada orang ke tak ada orang?
Ada seorang tak boleh masuk.
Sebab?
I'm not sure, dia cakap dia tak boleh nak masuk.
Tak boleh nak masuk, dia dah tekan link tu dah. Okay. Semua dah ada? Ada yang tak ada lagi tak? Yang tak ada nak masuk? Is everyone here? Okay. So, should we start? Is everyone ready? Boleh? Okay?
Ready.
Ya, boleh start. Okay. Janganlah bagi I cakap seorang-seorang. Respon. Okay,
Okay.
respon Alright.
Alright.
Okay. Hmm. Alright. So, before we start, okay, I start by, kejap okay. Mana ni? Jap. Okay. So, before we start, okay, I nak you check you punya nama dekat dalam ni. Okay. Check nama you ada tak dekat dalam kelas ni? Is everyone there? Kalau tak ada, bagi tahu I. Ada? Okay, so siapa yang tak ada sekarang ni dekat dalam attendance? Ada tapi tak dengar. You tak dengar suara I? Ke? Okay, so you all sebab I nak ambil attendance ni. Okay, bila I sebut nama you Aisyah, contoh Aisyah, you tulis nama you dekat chat ni, kira I tahu you ada kat sini. Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay, so Aisyah.
Nama saya tak ada.
Nama you tak ada? Nama you apa?
Wan Ilhan Idris.
Wan Ilhan Idris. Alah, tak ada dah nama you. You dah register dah?
Dah, saya dah register.
Bila you register?
Lama dah.
Lama dah, tapi nama you tak ada. You kelas 1A kan?
Yes.
Okay, tak apa, nanti I check balik. Kalau nama you tak ada, nanti I contact you balik. Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay, so I sebut Aisyah. Okay, Aisyah is here. Ahmad Iman. Okay, Amira Aisyah. Ada? Okay, Arif Irfan. Alright, Farah Zahira. Farah tak ada. Okay, so Farah is missing here. Okay, and then Khairul Akasha. Ada, alright. Muhammad Aidil. Tak ada? Okay, Muhammad Aidil is...
ID tu yang tak boleh masuk.
Aidil yang tak boleh masuk. Alamak. Dia sebab apa dia tak boleh masuk? Dia link tu cakap apa? Apa error yang dia dapat?
Tak tahu, I check dia masih lagi tak balas.
Oh, dia tengah try kot. Tak apa. Kita tunggu je dia. And then Muhammad Adib. Adib ada? Ada. Okay. Muhammad Ashraf. Alright. Muhammad Firdaus. Okay. Muhammad Haziq.
Ada, Miss, ada.
Ada. Okay. Nadia Nur Tasnim. Alright. Siapa? Nur Amiratul Hakimah. Okay. Nur Raihan. Alright. Nur Aina Erina.
Ada.
Ada. Okay. Nur Ashikin. Okay. Nur Hanani.
Ada, Miss.
Ada. Alright. Nur Nisa Nabila. Alright. Nur Nazatul Maisara. Okay. Nurul Hana. Okay. Nurul Jannah. Okay. Seri Batrisha. Okay, Siti Zulaika. Tak ada? Siti Zulaika tak ada? Okay. Sufi. Sufi pun tak ada. Okay, Zarid Sofia. Ada? Tak ada? Tak ada juga. So, kita missing. So, lagi satu nama. You apa tadi? Wan Yang tak ada tu.
Yes, Wan Ilhan Idris.
Wan Ilhan Ida. Cuba you type nama you dekat sini. Dekat chat ni. Nanti I retrieve nama you.
Okay. Full name
Full name. Oh, Sophie ada. Sophia lah. Sophie ke Sophie? Sophia. Okay. So, Sophia ada. Allah hai. Okay, so yang missing is, okay, Amsha. Tapi yang baru join, tulis nama dekat chat ni. Siapa yang baru join tu? Macam mana? Okay, so kita ada 25 kat dalam ni. So sepatutnya I rasa macam ada lagi orang je yang tak. Farah Zahira tak ada? Mama Aidil? Siti Zulaika? Sufi? 4 orang ni missing. Madam Farah ada. Okay. Alright. Aidil ada? Aidil yang tak boleh masuk tu. Siti Zulaika? Siti Zulaika tak ada. Sufi? Pun tak ada? Okay. So, yang lagi 2 orang tu nanti you tanya diorang kenapa diorang tak join. Alright? Okay. So, without wasting any more time. Okay. Sekejap. So, nanti Wan Ilhan nanti I tengok balik you punya nama kat dalam attendance.
Alright.
Sufi bukan kelas ni. Tapi kenapa dia register dalam kelas ni? Nanti tanya balik Sufi tu. Takut dia salah register. Sebab ni untuk kelas A. Okay. Cakap dengan dia, suruh dia check balik dekat course registration. Alright. Okay. So, without further ado, okay, let us continue with our class. Alright. So, I'll start by introducing myself. Okay. I'm Miss Najwa. Alright. You can call me, of course you can call me Miss Najwa kan. My name is Najwa Abdul Ghaffar. So, I write down my name here. Okay. So, boleh panggil Miss Najwa lah. Alright. So, I will be teaching you CSC126 for this semester. Alright. Okay. So, basically CSC126 stands for Fundamentals of Algorithm and Computer Problem Solving. Alright. So, ini adalah subjek pertama yang you akan ambil when it comes to programming. Alright. So, before we start, can I ask you a question? Alright. Kenapa you ambil CS? Jawab. Buka mic tu jawab sikit. I macam cakap sorang-sorang je ni.
Minat.
Apa?
Entahlah Miss, saya cuba je sebenarnya.
Cuba je. Dia pernah komputer
Peluang pekerjaan.
Apa?
all ada ambil subjek komputer tak?
Ada kat sekolah ada.
Saya nak
Ada.
jadi cikgu sebenarnya.
Apa dia?
Saya nak jadi cikgu sebenarnya.
Nak jadi cikgu. Oh, okey. Tapi dah tak ambil CS ni macam mana ni?
Ini rayuan, Miss.
Rayu.
Masa UPU pertama, saya dapat IPG dengan UC. Tapi mungkin tak lepas itu view kot masa tu.
Oh,
Okay
okay.
lah. Sebab kena buat video saya tak berapa suka sangat.
Oh, macam tu pula. Okay. Tak apa. Actually, you punya cita-cita nak jadi pengajar tu tak habis lagi. Okay, mungkinlah
Betul.
cikgu you punya pensyarah ke. Betul tak?
Betul, insyaAllah.
Manalah tahu kan. Alright. Okay. So, berapa orang yang you all memang semua nak ambil CS ke? Terdapat ke macam mana ni?
Dapat
juga ni.
pilihan ke-6 sepatutnya.
Allah, pilihan ke-6 jauh now. Yang lain tu?
Memang nak ambil.
Memang nak ambil.
Memang nak ambil.
Okay. So sekarang ni based on what I've heard, ada yang memang cita-cita memang nak ambil CS dengan ada yang terdapat. Betul? So, yang you all yang terdapat apa semua ni tahu ke CS tu apa?
Tahu macam programming gitu je lah. Coding apa semua.
Okay. Yang lain tu, yang cakap seorang je. Yang lain mana? Senyap je.
Dia wakil.
Okay. Yang lain semua tak ada mulut ke apa? Ha? Malu. Oh, sementara lah kat belakang laptop. Kalau kat depan muka ni, mak tanya seorang-seorang ni.
Biasa kat grup diorang bising. Tak tahu kenapa kat sini macam diam.
Dalam grup
Nana paling bising, Miss. Nana paling bising.
Nana. Kenapa Nana tu? Cakap sikit Nana.
Time kita orang nampak muka masing-masing. Dia dia tak pernah jumpa pun.
Tak pernah jumpa di alam maya. Tak apa. Okay, you all tahu kan sekarang ni sebab COVID kan, sepatutnya you all masuk.
Ya.
Tiba-tiba macam gini gayanya, so terpaksalah semua online. Alright? Tapi ada possibility juga whereby you all mungkin akan masuk balik UiTM. Tapi itu tak dikonfirmkan lagi. Kena tunggu keputusan daripada kerajaan tu semualah. Kalau kes makin berkurang, dan mungkin ada possibility masuk balik. Kalau tak, you kat rumah tu diam-diam. Okay? Tahu semua nak duduk rumah kan. Naklah masuk U, rasa macam mana kan belajar kat UiTM ni. Alright, I faham. Okay. Tapi disebabkan kita punya situation macam ni, terpaksalah make do with what we have. Alright. Okay. So depan laptop lah you tengok I ni pun. Okay.
Begitulah.
Nak tak nak, walaupun kita you belakang laptop, okay, tapi participate lah. Bila I tanya soalan, you jawab. Okay, jangan senyap je.
Betul.
Cakap seorang.
Alright. Boleh. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
No problem.
Alright, so that I tahulah bila I cakap something, you all dengar lah, tak takut I tiba I cakap kurang je kan, sebab I tak payah buat kelas.
Betul.
Alright, okay, so okay, I ulang balik lah, okay, you can call me Miss Najwa, alright. So yang semua dalam kelas ni, okay, so SEM ni you akan ambil beberapa subjek komputer, you ambil 126, 116 dengan 252, betul tak?
Betul.
Okay, so apa beza antara 116 dengan 126? Okay, 116 you belajar algorithm. Okay, 126 kita akan specifically more to programming. Okay, so bila you dengar pasal programming tu apa?
Coding.
Okay, yang you nampak, okay, coding
Buat website.
apa? Untuk buat website.
Buat game gitu.
Buat website.
Buat game gitu. Alright.
Betul.
Website, buat game. Apa lagi you boleh buat?
Sistem.
Boleh buat duit.
Database.
Boleh hack.
Hack. Okay, so at least you tahulah some basics, right? Okay. So sekarang ni programming ni sebenarnya adalah benda yang programmer buat untuk kita create sesuatu sistem atau program. Okay. So contoh program atau sistem adalah website. Okay, adalah game. Calculator ke. Okay, apa-apa jenis application yang you nampak dekat handphone you tu. Okay, semua benda tu dibuat oleh someone. Dibuat oleh programmer. Okay, so benda-benda setiap software yang you guna tu dibuat oleh programmer supaya users boleh make use of it lah. Alright. So bila kita cakap pasal CS ni, kan jangan sebab ambil CS ni sebab nak main game tak ada kaitan. Alright. Main game tu main game. Apa ni? Salam ni saya minta maaf saya tak dapat join. Itu siapa tadi tak dapat join tu?
Dia yang tak boleh masuk.
Dia tak boleh masuk. Okay, tak apa. Ada sesiapa yang screen record benda ni tak?
Ada Miss.
Ada. So,
Ada? Ni ada rekod atas ni.
okay.
Ada ke?
Kalau ada yang record nanti bolehlah bagi dekat Miss ada meeting ID tak? Meeting ID tu apa? Meeting ID.
Kalau
Kod.
buat
Kod untuk masuk satu meeting.
Oh, meeting info ni ke?
yang ada berapa nombor tu.
Yeah. Okay. Alah,
Paskan kat dia.
892. Alamak. You all nampak ke tadi meeting ID tu?
Tak. Saya main masuk. Terus
Dia masuk
memasuki
ikut
kat
link
alam
yang
gaib.
Miss bagilah.
Yes. Kita masuk.
I bagi dekat dia, kesian dia. Sekejap. 892 1094 6162. Okay. So, sambung balik. Okay. So, CS ni Nur Aina Erina. Okay. Sekejap ni. Oh, terkeluar apa tadi? Okay. Alright. So, sambung balik. Yang I cakap apa benda I cakap tadi? I cakap pasal CS kan? Pasal programming ni. Alright. So, programming ni, apa yang kita buat adalah kita akan create satu program atau satu sistem yang user akan guna. Contohnya, you boleh buat game, you boleh buat website, you boleh buat jenis standalone system, apa-apa jenis sistem lah yang user akan guna. Alright. So, ada banyak language yang kita boleh guna. Contoh kalau buat website, okay, language apa yang kita guna? Ada sesiapa tahu?
English.
Java.
C++.
Java, C++. Okay.
Oh ya, oh.
Python.
Wow, okay.
JavaScript.
JavaScript. Yang you sebut semua ni adalah programming language. Okay. Language yang digunakan untuk program. Alright. So, ada yang sebut English tadi betul tak? Okay.
Siapa lah tu sebut English?
Siapa sebut tu?
Tak siapa yang sebut tadi lah tu.
Saya pun macam ada dengar tadi Miss. Ada orang sebut English lah.
Suara perempuan
Aduh.
macam dia kata. Bukan suara lelaki tu.
Language tu apa?
Wah.
Bahasa betul tak? Okay.
Betul.
Tak bahasa. Bila I cakap dengan you ni, I cakap dalam bahasa apa?
Mix.
Mix.
Bahasa Melayu ada, bahasa Inggeris ada.
I cakap bahasa Melayu. Okay. So, one question I want to ask you, do you want me to speak in English or do you want me to speak in Malay?
Boleh.
Dua boleh.
Dua-dua
boleh.
want me to
Dua boleh.
fully in English?
Mix lah. Mix rojak pun boleh lah.
Mana lah. Okay. So, kalau I mix
Rojak.
full English boleh?
Apa?
Apa? If I speak in full English, is that okay?
Oh.
No.
For me it's
No
okay,
problem.
but
Campur-campur lah.
For the rest,
for the others, I don't know.
the others, are you okay? You want me to speak in English or what?
Agree.
Apa yang good?
I agree.
Okay. Alright. So I'll try to speak in English. If you think it's fast or it's a bit hard, then you tell me. Is that okay?
Miss.
Okay.
Kalau you speak English, I speak with Malay boleh?
Okay, boleh
Saya
lah.
cakap Melayu, saya cakap Melayu.
Practice apa-apa.
Terus.
Saya takut berterabur ayat saya nanti Miss tak faham.
Tak apa. Confident. Nak practice tak nak practice?
Okay, we practice.
Everyone needs to speak in English. Is that okay? Semua tak ada respon. Cakap bahasa Inggeris.
Boleh. Sure. No problem.
Boleh. Sure, no problem. Yes.
Okay.
Anything for you.
Okay. For me. Okay. So, alright. So, I'll start by speaking English. Alright. So, let me ask you. The question I asked you before is why do you take CS? Right? Okay. If you think that CS is a subject where you can play games, alright, this is not it. Okay. With CS or computer science, what you're doing is essentially you can become a programmer. Okay, you can become a hacker, you can become a system analyst, you can become game developer,
Entrepreneur.
a website developer. Okay, there are many job opportunities for you to have when you take CS. Okay, I know a lot of people are enrolling in computer science nowadays. Why? Because what?
Because of job opportunities.
Yes, because of job opportunities.
Oi, you are so good lah.
Oh, right.
Very good.
Nice try.
Okay, I mean, okay. Comparing with the other courses, I think CS the most job opportunities nowadays. Okay.
Yes.
Because in every company we have an IT or a CS department. All right. So hopefully, after you finish studying, then you can get better jobs lah. Okay, in comparison to other courses. All right. Because semua sekarang ni everyone is using technology, right?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
So everything uses handphone, everything uses computers. Okay, so there are a lot of things that you can do when it comes to technology. All right. Okay, so before we start, do you know the rules when it comes to classes here? No?
No.
Okay,
No.
so when it
No.
comes to our classes, you cannot be absent for more than 3 times. Have you heard of that?
Oh yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I have been heard that.
Okay, so since you've heard that, why can't you be absent for more than 3 times? What will happen?
We will get abandoned.
You will get
No, we
Abandoned.
get what ah? I forgot.
Eliminated.
Eliminate.
Not eliminate.
eliminate.
We will be kicked out.
Not eliminate.
We will be
Out
fine.
lah, kick out lah.
Okay, I'll explain to you. If you are absent for more than 3 times, what will happen is that a letter will be delivered to your house. Meaning that your parents will get a letter saying that, oh, anak saya tak pergi kelas. Okay, so what are you doing at home? Right? So first of all, your parents will know. Okay, but that is just a warning letter. Okay, that is just a warning letter. If you still do it, okay, what will happen is that you will be exempted from examination. Okay, so automatically you will fail this course.
Oh.
Okay,
But means if we have reasons such as fever or sick or something,
that is fine. So you need to
oh,
mention
that is fine. Oh, need to tell the lecturer first lah.
the lecture why you can't come to the class. Alright? Tak adalah jahat. We're not mean people. Okay, we'll understand if you're sick. Okay, but just let us know.
Alright.
Alright?
Okay.
So for every classes, I'm assuming that everyone should come to the class, all right, and participate. Okay. If I give you an assignment or if I give you any activities to do, please do it as well. Okay. So if you follow these rules,
Alright.
you have no problem with each other. Okay. All right. So also,
Did you say assignment?
Yes, yes.
Did you say assignment?
yes, if I give you
Oh, okay.
assignments or any exercises, okay, each and every one of you needs to participate and submit. Okay, and that's also important, not just attendance. Okay, so all right, so let's go through your, what is this, your course information. Okay, now when it comes to this class, what I've done is I have set up a Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm going to give you the link. So, wait. Ni siapa conteng kat skrin ni? Okay, so how do I? Sekejap. Mana ni? Sekejap share screen. Share. Okay, so if you take a look at your, mana chat tadi? Okay. If you take a look at the link on the side here, I have included the link to the Google Classroom. Okay, so I need you to click on this. Maybe after this you can do this. All right, enroll inside the Google Classroom. because inside your Google Classroom, I will include all the notes or any exercises, any resources regarding this course. I will put it inside here. Okay, so for example, I have uploaded course information. Okay, so which is this thing, right? So this thing you can get inside our Google Classroom. All right, so make sure you enroll that after the class. Okay, all right, so let's go through your course information. Okay, the credit unit is 3, the contact hour is 5, meaning that we will see each other roughly around 5 hours. Okay, so we will have 2 sessions with each other, which is today at 2 o'clock and also tomorrow at 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But for since this is our first week, okay, I don't want to burden you with anything. So let's just take it easy. Tomorrow we will not have a class together. All right. So we'll start our next class next week on Monday instead at 2.
Oh, right.
Okay. So tomorrow there are no class.
No. Tomorrow there's no.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Okay.
Okay.
so let's take a look at your scheme of work here. Okay. So your scheme of work. So this thing, please download and take a closer look at it. Okay. So you will have how many topics? So we will have 6 topics that we will be learning this semester. Okay. So in our first week, so today I'm going to cover the first chapter, which is Introduction to Programming. Okay. So if you take a look at this scheme of work, take a look at the side here. It says note. Okay. I need you to follow or keeping track of what you have here. Okay. So if you take a look here, the first week you need to complete your entrance survey. Do you know what's the entrance survey?
Survey.
Don't know? Have
You must do a survey.
any other lecturer talked about your entrance survey?
No.
Kedatangan.
No, that is
Ah,
entrance
entrance
survey
survey.
is okay for every courses that you take. Okay, for example, this course, CSC126, 116, M80, whatever courses that you registered, you need to do an entrance survey. Okay, so this survey will ask you whether you have learned this subject before or you know anything about this subject. Okay, so it is basically for this survey, at the end, you will need to complete an exit survey as well. Bukan entrance, exit. So firstly, you on week 1, you answer the entrance survey, and then on week 14, on our last week, week 17, you need to complete the exit survey. So why do you need to answer these surveys? Because, okay, with the entrance survey, it will kind of evaluate you whether you understand this subject. Okay, so when you first enter, do you understand this subject? No. So I want you to answer with a lower score. You understand? Okay, so as you get to the exit, okay, it will ask you the same question, but this time you will answer that you have understood everything. Do you understand? They want to see whether you have the progress of your learning, whether you understand this subject or not. So that is the purpose of entrance and exit survey. Is that okay? Yes?
Okay, Miss.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can answer the entrance survey at okay, so open up your UFuture. So answer your entrance survey. So this is the first thing that I want you to do for the first week. Okay? All right. So if you take a look at the scheme of work here as well, on the side, I will explain to you the assessments that you're going to have to do. All right. So you will have 4 assessments, 4 main assessments. The first assessment, okay, that you will be doing is quiz. So your quiz is 15%. All right. So your quiz will take around 1.5 hours and it will cover topic 1 and topic 2. Okay, so once we have covered topic 2, then we can start to do our quiz. All right. And then assessment 2, you will have test. Okay, test is 30%. All right. So it is, of course, still online. You will take around 2 hours to do this and it will cover chapter 1 until chapter 3. All right. And then on week 13 and 14, okay, you will have an assignment. Okay, so this is an individual assignment whereby I'm probably going to give you one problem, one long problem, and then you need to write coding for that. All right. So this is 15%. Okay, it will cover chapter 3 until chapter 5. And then lastly, you will have your final exam. Okay, your final exam is 40%. This is the biggest percentage, 40%. All right. So it will take around 3 hours. It will cover chapter 3 until chapter 5. All right. So that is regarding assessment. All right. Now, when it comes to assessment, please make sure that for every assessment that you do, you must do it well. Why? Because each of the assessments that you have here have very, very high percentage. Imagine, let's say, for quiz or for test, you fail. Okay. Then the highest, let's say you fail is half, right? Less than half. The highest percentage that you can get is 15%. Okay, so sayang lah. All right, so make sure that you do really well for each and every of your assessment. Okay, because each of these have very high percentage of what's it called? Pembahagian tu lah. All right, of your assessments. All right, so assessment is 100%. So each of these are the percentage that it will take lah. So quiz is 15%, test is 30%. Your individual assignment is 15%, and lastly, you will have your final assessment, which is 40%. Okay? All right. So other than this, every week, usually I will also give you an assignment for you to do. So please submit that as well. Okay? Now, when it comes to your references, okay, I've told you about the book, right? True? Have I spoken about this inside the group? I have, right? Okay. So
Yes,
the book that I recommend for you to get is this book. Okay. So this contains all of the notes, okay, of each chapter. Okay. And there are also some exercises in here as well. All right. So you can get this book for 30 ringgit. Okay. And then the postage charge is 10 ringgit if I'm not mistaken. All right. The reason why I asked you to buy this book is because you can also get a textbook if you want. All right. But the textbook looks like this.
Whoa.
Macam kamu day one.
Nak baca.
So tebal. Okay.
Okay. And the cost of this book is 100 plus. Okay, so it's more than
So
ringgit.
pricey.
All right. Okay, so since you're learning programming, and for this course, the language you're going to be learning is C++. Okay, so you're only going to be learning C++ for one semester. Okay, so this book is very detailed. You can get it if you want, but since you're only learning for one semester, I rasa macam
Membazir.
okay, so I rasa you letak cawan je atas buku ni. Alright, so instead, okay, I recommend that you get this book instead. Okay, ada nota ringkas. So if you have any, let's say you have test ke apa ke, you want to refer to this book, then you can. Alright, okay.
Alright.
Alright, so if you want to buy the book, please make sure that you contact me, okay, bank in, and then I will record your name lah, and I akan bagi dekat publisher. Alright?
Alright.
Any questions regarding that?
No.
No.
I got no question.
No, miss.
Okay. So, what else do I want to talk about? Okay. When it comes to programming, okay, have you met any of your seniors? No, right?
No.
Get the chance to
But
meet.
my cousin said the pre-calculus is very hard.
Oh, the free calculus. Your cousin takes CS as well?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
He on the SEM 3.
All right. Okay. So did he say that programming is hard?
Yeah. Not really lah. He said the pre-calculus is very, very hard for him.
It's harder. Okay. I mean, that's normal
Yes.
for students CS. That's normal. Okay. Because why you don't like math? That's why. Okay. So, all right. Since you're a computer science student, I mean, it's fine if you don't like math, but please
Yes.
not like programming. Okay, because there are
Alright.
ramai, bukan sikit actually there are quite a lot of students that don't like programming. Okay, why? Because
It's harder.
berat, dia rasa susah. Okay, now bila, sebab tu lah I cakap bagus you tak jumpa seniors, because seniors what they will do is dia selalu akan takut-takutkan you. Okay, programming, oh gula aweh, macam tu. Okay, don't listen to them. Alright, belum apa-apa you dah takut. Okay, masuk-masuk,
I know right.
Miss, boleh ke saya buat ni? Belum apa-apa dah tanya macam tu. Tak tengok, tak belajar lagi dah takut. Okay, now for this course, okay, macam ni lah. For this course, it's easy for you to fail, but it's easy for you to get good result. Okay, the difference is just that if you understand, okay, then you can do this course very well. Okay, bila tak faham tu yang akan ada masalah. Now, this subject is not like any other subject yang hafal tu yang membaca tu. It's different. With coding, you must understand, then only you can answer.
Do it.
Okay, percayalah kalau you hafal tak ada guna pun. Even
Betul.
when, let's say lah I give you a question, okay, and then you tak faham, you tengok jawapan kawan you, tak ada guna juga. Sebab cara programming ni ada banyak cara. It is how you answer, it is based on how you understand. Okay, so for example, okay, let me ask you one question now. Okay, how do you add up two numbers? That is a programming question. If I ask you, how do you add up two numbers? Saya boleh jawab. Macam mana nak tambah dua nombor?
Kena ada dua nombor.
2 tambah 2 gitu.
Okay, bila dengar, okay, when you hear this, tambah dua nombor, tambah je lah. Betul tak? Is that true?
Betul.
Yes.
Yes.
Now,
It's very tricky lah.
imagine a calculator. Okay, calculator tu ada orang buat kan?
Yes.
Macam mana boleh keluar jawapan tu?
Dia dah set.
You dah setkan jawapan.
Dia dah setkan jawapan. Macam mana nak setkan jawapan tu? Now, that is the question.
Kena coding lah.
Ada coding for it to work. Okay, so actually calculator is also a computer. Sebab apa kita panggil tu computer? Because inside there ada program yang orang coding, yang membuatkan you boleh gunakan benda tu, keluarkan jawapan. Okay, so if I ask you, how do you add up two numbers? So kita kena fikir macam mana user ni bila dia nak tambah dua nombor, macam mana? Apa yang kita kena buat? Apa kita kena bagi dia buat untuk keluarkan jawapan? That is all logic thinking. Okay, if you have logic thinking, you can get this subject in A. Confirm dalam tangan boleh dapat A. Okay, siapa faham je memang confirm boleh dapat A. Sebab dia boleh jawab. Yang tak faham tu, itulah yang akan ada masalah. Okay. Alright. So, the basic, anything yang I ajar dalam kelas, the basic, please make sure that you fahamkan. Tak faham, tanya sampailah faham before we move on to the next chapter, because makin lama makin susah. Okay. Alright. One more thing I want to say is, this is online learning, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
You fail subject online learning, I rasa stupid lah yang you fail subject online learning. Sebab apa? Why? Because inside the class, I am in front of you, right? Tak boleh tak boleh tengok buku, okay? But with online learning, it's an open book. You boleh tengok buku, you boleh refer, okay?
Wow.
Itu pun susah now nak buat. So, itu pun kemudahan macam tu pun tak nak guna. Alright, ada yang tak hantar lah, ada yang jawab sikit je lah. Okay, it happens. Last semester ramai yang macam tu. Okay, so please do not do that. Take this opportunity, alright, untuk dapatkan A. Cubalah, for online learning ni cuba dapatkan A untuk setiap subjek. Okay, ada possibility untuk dapat. Actually ramai yang dapat 4 flat waktu online learning. So you can also do that. Ada, alright. Okay, so lagi satu, I nak just bagi nasihat lah, alright. yang tak ambil CS, yang tiba-tiba terdapat course CS ni, janganlah takut. Okay. Macam ni lah. When it comes to CS ni, kita ada banyak job opportunities. Alright. So, bila ada banyak job opportunities, kalau compare, siapa yang nak join ni kejap Ideal. Who's Ideal?
Yang tak dapat masuk tadi.
Yang tadi tak boleh masuk.
Okay.
Mana dia?
Ada dah ada.
Dia ada.
Welcome Ideal.
Idea ni nakal betul lah.
Terkeluar.
Keluar. Oh, tu Ideal.
Aduh, idea ni.
Mana nak habis tak?
Tadi tak boleh Ideal.
Tadi dah boleh dah. Betul dia terkeluar.
Okay. Welcome back Ideal.
Sorry.
It's okay. Alright. Okay. So sekarang ni bila I cakap pasal CS ni, okay, I nak bagi you encouragement lah. Okay. You dah do well for semester 1. Aim higher because semester akan datang makin lama akan jadi makin susah. Okay. Yang I cakap tadi, programming, jangan sampai tak suka programming ni. Okay, why? Because setiap STEM memang you tak boleh lari daripada programming. Setiap STEM akan ada subjek language to do. Okay, for this semester the language yang you are learning is C++. Okay, next semester you belajar Java. Semester after that you belajar HTML and so on. Okay, but all of them are still programming. So you cannot run away from programming. Right? So nak kena juga faham lah. Alright. So please, whenever I'm teaching, focus in class. Alright. Okay. So moving on. Okay. So since any question regarding your scheme of code here? Do you have any question?
No.
No?
No.
Everyone is clear, right?
No.
Okay. So, okay, that is about that. Alright. So Google Classroom, and then, okay. So if you are ready, then can we start with our class?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone get a piece of paper and a pen or whatever you're doing, okay? So we're gonna start our class now. So while I'm teaching you, if you have any question, just ask away, all right? So whatever question that you ask will also help the others as well. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask. I tak makan orang. Okay, saya lagi belakang komputer, saya nak makan you. Okay, so tanya je. Kalau tak faham, tanya. Okay? Alright. Okay, so you have any question before we start? Tak ada? Can I start now, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is chapter 1. So chapter 1 is introduction to programming. Okay. All right. So the first question I want to ask you is, do you think computers are dumb or are they intelligent?
Both.
Apa dia? Dumb. Or is either one dumb or intelligent?
Intelligent.
Because my processor is Intel.
Some may say are intelligent, right? So we have 50%. Okay, so to those that say they are intelligent, why you say computers are intelligent?
Because
For
it carries
information,
many
we can get
information
from it.
Okay, because we can get information. Okay.
We also can keep our information in the computers.
Okay.
Because we can run things.
The one who said all of that kan.
Okay, so basically you're saying it's intelligent because they give the information. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it? So if I still, let's say okay, then you ambil information pada, weh, kau tahu tak makan kat mana lepas ni? Kat mana tempat tu? So dia jawab, dia pandai lah sebab dia pergi. Is that it? Not really, right?
Not really.
No, not really.
Not
Dumb.
Okay.
Dumb.
Those that say they are dumb, why?
Because
I can't think of them.
Because people
Computer
get
ni-
lazy and use the
Instruction.
computer.
Okay. Because, okay, right now you're saying people are dumb or computers are dumb? Huh?
Oh.
Okay, what I'm asking is, are computers dumb? Do you think computers are dumb?
Yes, I
Yup.
think the computer
Yes.
are dumb. Yes.
Why do you think computers are dumb?
Because computer
because-
have
Control
their
is
limits.
Huh?
Computer have their limits.
Computers have their limits. But some
Yeah.
people see that computers are intelligent. Why?
Why? You must argue that. I want to hear
There's
your argumentation.
programming.
Because I choose dumb.
So it's like this. It's like this. I'm using computers because pandai kan, you help me, right? Contoh, I
Yes.
tambah 2 nombor. Kadang-kadang you jawab exam 2 tambah 2 pun you tak ada calculator, betul tak?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's true.
Why? Because you don't trust yourself, right? 2 tambah 2.
Yes.
Cuma rasa bodoh pula pergi type benda tu kan?
Yes. So the conclusion is people are dumb. The computers are intelligent.
Dumb. Not everyone are dumb. Certain je. Okay. Alright. So actually the answer to this question here is computers are actually dumb. Tetapi dia boleh jadi pandai. Why? How?
Sort of programming.
Because of the system or the program that people create inside them. Right? Contoh, kenapa kita guna calculator? Because calculator help us to calculate 21 kali 5 bahagi 10 bla 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 bla. Sebab kita susah nak. The computer help us do that. But how can you do that? Because of
Yes.
program inside there. You understand?
Yes.
Basically, computers can become intelligent because of the program that is inside there. Right? So have you heard of artificial intelligence? Have you heard of artificial intelligence?
Yeah.
What random?
Yes, I heard about it.
Artificial intelligence. Have you heard of that?
Oh yes,
Yeah, I
have
heard about it.
Ada noise yang buat suara Miss tenggelam. Alamak. Noise apa?
Ada dah, dari dah. Ada lagi. Dia macam itu lah.
It's a buzzing sound.
Buzzing.
Buzzing.
Oi,
Buzzy,
buzzing.
buzzy.
Buzzy is a singer.
Buzzing. Buzzy.
Okay. I think the sound comes from one of you. All right. So if you want to talk, turn on the microphone, then you turn it off again. Understand? Please do this.
Yes.
All right. So
Yes,
if you
miss.
want to talk, turn it on, then turn it off again. Okay. So that tak distract lah bunyi-bunyi lain tu. Kita dengar suara you bila nak bercakap sahaja. Right? Okay. So again, I ask you, have you heard of artificial intelligence?
Yes.
I heard it.
Yes.
I heard it.
Where did you hear it?
Yes.
Where? Where
But not really lah.
Can you repeat? I can hear you.
Can you repeat, Miss?
Where is artificial intelligence used?
In solving problems, I guess.
Solving problems?
Problem
What
solving.
kind of problems?
Create problems.
Create problems.
Okay. Pernah dengar robot?
Yes.
Pernah?
Pernah, right? Robot pandai
Pernah.
kan? Robot pandai kan? They can think. Ni contoh robot
Yeah.
vacuum. Have you seen that before?
Yes.
Yes. So dia jumpa barang je dia akan gerak ke tepi. Jumpa barang je dia akan gerak ke tepi. Okay, dia pandai. Dia boleh fikir. Macam ni dia fikir because of the program that is inside there. Who made it? Programmers. Okay, so basically computers can become intelligent because of the program that the programmers create inside there. So that's the main thing that I want to tell all of you lah. Okay, tentang whether computers are dumb or they intelligent. They are initially dumb, but they can become intelligent because of the program that is created by the
Programmer.
Yes. Okay. So let us move on. Okay, of course, computers are dumb. Okay, now, computer system. Okay, when it comes to a computer system, computers are actually made up of two parts, two components, and they are hardware and software. Okay, hardware, the difference between hardware and software is hardware consists of all the physical devices, whereas software consists of all the instructions that tell the computer how to perform tasks. Okay, now, if I ask you, take a look at the computers that are in front of you. Okay, what do you see?
I see my processor.
Okay, processor, where is the processor?
I see my phone.
Okay, your phone is also a device, right? True?
Yes.
Okay.
True.
Okay, let's talk about the PC first. PC.
Okay.
What is a hardware, Charles? What is a hardware?
Benda yang kita boleh pegang.
Benda yang kita boleh?
Pegang.
Benda yang nyata.
Yang
So components of the computer.
Components of the computer. Is that true? Components
No.
of the computer, there are two components, which are hardware and software. Hardware
Yes,
are the
that's
physical devices. For example,
keyboard,
Monitor,
keyboard,
keyboard.
monitors, mouse, printer, projector, speaker. It is basically what you see in front of you. Things that you can touch and see. Barang. Bila pergi kedai hardware? Kedai hardware
dia
jual
nak cari
apa?
sesuatu.
Jual pol, jual
kenapa?
measuring tape, barang kan? Betul tak? So hardware is
Betul.
barang komputer. Okay? Now, let's say you buy a computer and you beli barang komputer, monitor semua tu, okay? Boleh main guna macam tu ke?
Tak.
Dia ada panduannya.
Contoh you beli monitor je. Is that complete?
No.
No.
You need other things as well, right? You need other
Yes.
in order for it to work. Why? What's another thing that's missing? You dah beli dah monitor, you dah beli keyboard, you dah beli mouse. Apa lagi yang tinggal?
Software.
Software dekat dalam. Bila kita tekan button on tu, dalam tu ada software.
Software, yes.
Okay, so without the software, what is the purpose of having the hardware? Okay. Sebab barang tu
Nothing.
kita gunakan software dekat dalam. Betul tak? Barang tu yang membolehkan kita guna software tu.
Menggunakan, yes.
Okay, so hardware is the barang computer. Software is the program or whatever is inside your computer. Okay, can you give me some example of software?
Photoshop.
Photoshop. Lagi?
Windows.
Google.
Excel.
Okay, Windows lagi?
Mozilla
Facebook.
Firefox.
Mozilla Firefox. Okay, now all of the things that you mentioned tadi tu, semua tu adalah software. The things that users can use to perform tasks. Right? So Mozilla Firefox guna untuk apa?
Search. Browsing, yes.
Browsing the
Good.
okay, open up web.
Thank you.
Hello.
Welcome.
Photoshop is used for what?
For editing the pictures
Photo
or video.
manipulation.
Editing photos. So for every software, every program that is created by the programmer, it is to be used by the user. So what's the difference between user and programmer?
Programmer makes the program.
Yes.
And the user is using the program.
Yes, that's true. Okay. So you must know the difference between the two. That's correct. Okay.
Yes.
So all of you are users or are you programmers?
Users.
Right now you are
Yeah.
but once you start coding, that is when you become the programmer.
Programmer.
Okay. All right. So moving on. So if I give you this Okay. So like I said, computer program is what? What is a computer program? Tadi? What's a computer program?
Computer program is a program that users using.
Yes, it's a program that you create the program. Who creates the program, class?
Repeat, miss. I cannot hear.
Cannot hear me?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
All right. Who creates the computer program?
Oh, okay. A programmer.
Programmer. Okay.
Program.
The
Programmer.
creates the program. Now, when programmer creates the program, what are they doing? They're doing coding, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me show you an example of a code. So now, bila after this, I need all of you to install dev C++. This is the software that you will be using to create your program. Okay, because we're writing in C++, so the compiler, Can you hear me? Okay.
You are like, I think.
Really?
Your sound like like that.
Okay, wait. Because I think I'm fine. Maybe your internet tak slow kot. Is that it?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
I think he using your mobile lah, miss.
Your mobile.
Your mobile. Guna message laju kot. Okay. So if you're having a problem, my internet is unstable. Okay. Okay, so how do we solve this? Okay, so to those who have unstable internet, it's okay. Okay. It's because some of you are recording this, right? Can. So when you recorded this, you can give this video to some of your friends. Okay, so the part that they are missing, then they can look back, we tengok balik. Okay, so nak tak nak, I terpaksa go on jugalah walaupun internet you unstable. Right? Because we only have a few hours together, so I need to get a move on with what we're going to learn today. Okay, so like I said earlier, I need all of you to install dev C++. This is the software, or this is the IDE that you will be using to run your program. Okay, so for example, okay, this is an example of a code. Okay, so you nampak kan coding ni?
Yeah.
Right? So this is like the basic thing that you're gonna write as your code, right? So when it comes to programming, you can do a lot of things. For example, let's say I want the computer to hello to me. Okay, so I want the user, whenever they open my software, they see the word hello. Okay, so what I can write as a programmer, I can write hello. Okay, so when I run this, okay, you will notice the word hello there. Okay, this is the program or the software that user will see. This is what is written by the programmer. Okay. Sekarang ni you kena ingat yang tulis adalah programmer. Okay, you buat program ni untuk bagi user guna. Yang you nampak dekat konsol hitam ni adalah apa yang user akan guna. Contoh, I want to ask, okay, program ni I nak minta nama orang itu. So maybe I want to ask the user what's his name. Okay, then I want to display the name. So if I write this, okay, this is what the user will see. User tak nampak tau coding-coding ni. Coding ni hanya programmer je nampak. Okay, so yang kita nak bagi guna ni adalah user. So this is what the user will see. So dia minta nama user, let's say Najwa. So bila user tekan enter, dia akan keluar hello. Okay, so this is the software or the program that the user will use. Right? Yang you sebagai programmer, you akan tulis program supaya jadi apa yang user nak. Boleh faham? Alright? So this is the coding that you would write lah. Alright? So, like I said, each of the lines that you write here are lines of code. So, alright. Alright. Each of the line is actually instructions. What is an instruction? Dalam bahasa Melayu apa? Instruction.
Arahan.
Arahan. Okay. Sekarang ni you cakap komputer apa? Bodoh kan? Dumb, right? Okay.
Yes.
Alright. So if you want the computer to do something, you must tell the computer instruction.
Yes.
It's like this. Tak bagi you senang faham. Okay.
You must tell them what to do.
Yes. Like this. It's like this. Okay. Let's say this is you. Okay. And yang ni you punya adik. Okay. Sekarang ni, contohlah dekat rumah. This is you dekat rumah. Okay. Tengah tengok TV. And then tengah lepak-lepak. Suddenly you rasa macam house lah. Okay. Ni pemalas. Alright. So, you suruh adik you tolong buatkan air. But adik you kecil lagi. Dia tak tahu macam nak buat air. So, apa you boleh buat?
We give them instructions.
You give your adik the instruction. Okay, so you will give in instruction. Sorry lah, you tulisan, okay? So, instruction. Okay. And then, so now, if I ask you, this is you, this is your adik, right? Which one is the
Yes.
programmer?
Me.
You
Yes.
are the programmer. Okay? Who is the adik?
The user.
The user.
No, the program.
Instruct. Tell the user ke?
No, the computer.
The computer. Okay? Sekarang ni, okay, you nak apa sekarang ni? You nak buat air.
Nak air.
Nak air.
Yes.
You punya output, punya produk sekarang ni you nak air. Barang yang you nak adalah air. Alright? So, you nak air ni, you suruh adik you tu buatkan. This lah. Adik tak tahu you bagi instruction. So, you will give instruction. Okay, mula-mula ambil cawan, lepas tu buat bla 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 bla. Okay? Adik instruction.
Yes.
So, bila adik you follow the instruction, dia dapat tak air ni?
Dapat.
Air ni boleh bagi dekat siapa-siapa. Ini benda
Betul.
ni akan digunakan oleh user. So, this is the programmer. The programmer writes the instructions. So, the instructions that you write here are your coding. So, this will be your program.
Coding. Program.
Program that you write. Okay. So, the instructions will be executed or run by the computer. Okay. Once the computer run the program, terhasillah satu software yang dah siap bolehlah user guna. Boleh faham?
Faham.
Okay. So that's the difference between programmer, program, computer and also user. Ada perbezaan dia. So you need to understand that. Alright? Okay. So next. Nak share screen. Okay. Share screen. Okay. So, back to this. Okay. Yang I tunjuk tadi tu is a set of instructions. So, bila you tengok tadi. Ini kan I buat coding ni, right? Setiap satu ni adalah arahan yang you bagi tahu komputer. Mula-mula nak minta nama. Lepas minta nama, dia tekan nama tu, dia dah boleh keluarkan nama orang. So each of this is an instruction that you tell the computer what to do. Okay, that's why we say computer program is a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. Right? Okay, so if I give you these three term, can you relate to one another? The programmer does what?
What is?
So if I give you this three term, can you relate it to one another?
Inshallah I can do it.
Okay, relate lah. Inshallah, inshallah. Jawab. Programmer does what?
Programming.
Programmer does programming. Okay, using languages like C++, Java, HTML, JavaScript, semua tu lah, Python, alright? So, when they do programming, what are they creating?
Computer
Program.
Software.
Computer program or a software. Okay, yang buat computer program ni adalah programmer. Okay, so what is a computer? Okay, computer is actually an electronic machine. Apa maksud electronic?
Barang alat elektronik.
Yelah, apa benda elektronik tu?
Benda yang device.
Using electrical.
Yes, using electricity.
Electricity.
Current. Okay, so electronic machine is benda yang menggunakan electricity. Right? So, setiap mesin yang menggunakan electricity is usually a computer. Yang benda ada bateri ke, yang ada apa-apalah, sebab selalunya benda yang ada bateri tu dia akan buat something. Okay. So, when you have a computer uses electricity. It is a machine that will receive data, manipulate data, and produce. When we talk about computer, it will do input, process, and output. Okay. It is important to differentiate between input, process, and output. Ini paling basic sekali. Kalau you tak faham input tu apa, proses tu apa, output tu apa, memang habis lagi. Okay, so for anything, okay, I'm going to teach you what exactly is an input, what is a process, and what is an output. Okay, so if I give you this example, okay, if I give you this thing,
Alhamdulillah.
okay, so contohlah calculator. Is calculator a computer, class?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, calculator.
Yes.
Calculator.
Yes.
Yes, a calculator is a computer. Why do you say that?
Because there's a program.
Dia dah
inside.
diprogramkan.
It does.
Yes.
Program inside.
Inside here, it will have a program. Okay, so now let us take one example. The simplest one is tambah 2 nombor. Okay, untuk setiap program, you kena tahu apakah input, apakah proses, apakah output. So you will need input, process, and also output.
Output.
Okay, so if you take a look here, input, notice the word in,
I.
output, notice the word out. Apakah maksud
Oh.
input? What do you think?
Masuk dan keluar.
Masuk.
Receive data.
Apa yang masuk?
Data.
Data akan masuk. Contoh, kalau kita ada calculator, apa data yang boleh dimasukkan?
Nombor.
Nombor.
Bila nombor tu masuk,
Integer.
masuk dalam mana?
Dalam
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 komputer.
Dalam kalkulator.
So, back to the question yang I cakap tadi. Okay, kalau kita nak tambah 2 nombor, contohlah 3 campur 5. Okay, equals to 8.
dapat
Mana satu input, class?
3 dan
3
5.
plus 5.
3 plus 5.
3 campur 5.
3 dan 5.
Right? The input is, what is the
3, 5.
3, 5.
Data yang
5 tambah.
betul ke input I 3 dan 5?
Tambah.
Tambah.
Tambah. Betul.
Tambah is process.
Tambah
Ada 3 input dah.
process.
Pull data delivery lah.
Proses kan?
Proses input. Apa maksud proses?
Store and manipulate data.
Nak manipulate data tu. Sekarang ni data yang nak dimasukkan adalah 3 dan 5, betul tak? So sekarang this input, this is also an input. Okay. So yang kita nak masukkan tu adalah data. Benda data yang dimasukkan tu adalah dipanggil input. Sekarang ni, bila I cakap input, adakah 3 dan 5 input?
Yes.
I nak buat program kan? I akan minta 3 dan 5 ke?
No.
No. Apa yang I akan minta?
Nombor.
Nombor.
Number.
Nombor ni boleh apa-apa. Dia boleh 8 campur,
All the numbers.
boleh 2 campur 1000 pun boleh. Okay. So maksud benda ni semua boleh berubah. So input adalah boleh berubah. Sekarang ni kena tahu apa yang nak disimpankan. Yang nak disimpankan adalah nombor, bukan specific numbers. So you boleh namakan ni mungkin number 1. Okay. Perlukan satu nombor je ke?
Tak.
Tak.
Random.
Perlukan
We need
Number
to.
2. Number 2.
So number 2. Bila you buat program, okay, bila you buat program adalah salah kalau you tulis 3 dan 5 kat sini. You tulis 3 dengan 5 tadi, you nak cakap you nak tambah 3 dengan 5 saja. So instead you akan cakap my input is number 1 also number
Number 2.
dah user dah masukkan contoh kat sini 3, sini 5. Benda ni lah yang akan disimpan dalam komputer. Simpan dalam komputer. Okay. So bila dah simpan, apa yang kita nak buat?
The process.
Kita bolehlah
Proses
proses.
manipulate.
Kalau kita terima
The manipulate.
nombor je, kita boleh proses tak? Tak boleh, tak logik kan? So maksudnya kita kena terima 2 nombor dulu, barulah boleh proses. Apa yang kita nak proseskan tu?
Data yang diberi.
Data yang diberi. Apa proses yang I boleh tulis kat sini?
Number 1 plus number 2.
Number 1 plus number
Number 2.
number 2. So ini adalah kita punya proses. Oh boy, nampak tak jadi ni. Okay, ini adalah proses. Proses kita adalah number 1 plus number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, so benda ni yang kita akan manipulate. So adakah benda ni ada hasil?
Ya.
Ada, which is the jawapan. So answer. So answer ni let's say 3 campur 5 adalah 8. Ini dipanggil output. Output adalah data yang dikeluarkan daripada komputer kepada inilah you akan dapat jawapan. You faham? Okay, so that's the
Faham.
difference between input, process and output. For every program yang you buat, you kena tahu apa yang you nak minta dekat user, apa yang you proses, lepas tu ada tak apa-apa nak keluarkan dekat user. Okay, so you must know each of these 3 things. Okay, faham lupa? Boleh kelas?
Boleh, Miss.
Boleh.
Okay.
Boleh, Miss.
Kalau ada soalan nak tanya, boleh tanya juga dekat chat kalau you nak. Alright, nanti I akan buka chat tu, kita akan tanya sama lah. Okay, so
Okay.
alright. We can press after to see the code on Google. Yes, that's true. Okay, macam I cakap tadi, kan I cakap setiap program menggunakan coding, betul tak?
Betul.
Website, nak buat website, language yang kita guna adalah HTML. So kadang-kadang kalau you boleh inspect tu, right click tekan inspect, you boleh nampak macam mana coding tu, orang tulis coding nak keluarkan apa yang you nampak kat screen. So every program yang ada dekat komputer ada dia punya coding dia. Contoh. Okay, let's say lah I buka YouTube.
Apa?
Contohlah I buka Google Classroom ni. Okay.
Okay.
Kita tekan inspect or view page source. You boleh nampak dia punya coding. Nampak tak coding ni? You nampak kat screen ni siapa yang user nampak. Sebab kita menggunakan benda tu. Tapi yang buat ni adalah siapa? Programmer, betul tak? So ini adalah coding-coding yang programmer tulis untuk dapatkan apa yang you nampak ni. You faham? Understand that?
Faham.
Yes?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you must know that for every program yang you buat, ini adalah untuk user yang bukan you yang guna. Right? Okay. Itulah apa yang kawan ni cakap tadi. Alright. Okay. So moving on. When we talk about computer, okay, computer is made of two parts. What are they? Hardware and
Hardware, software.
software. Okay. So let's take a look at hardware. Right. Input tadi tu apa?
Receive data.
Receive data. Who receives the data?
Computer.
Komputer.
Who enters the data?
Programmer.
User.
Siapa yang guna software?
User.
User. Okay. Data
User.
adalah user yang masukkan dalam komputer. Sekarang ni kita tengah guna macam-macam software, betul tak? Kita nak letak
Betul.
nama, kita gunakan keyboard. Kalau kita nak tekan benda, kita gunakan apa?
Jari.
Jari. Oh, aku jari. Kalau dekat komputer ni, I nak tekan Microsoft Word.
Mouse.
Okay. Setiap benda
Mouse.
tekan yang komputer ambil daripada you, contoh you tekan ke, you masukkan ke, benda tu adalah input. Okay. The input are data that is entered into the computer using an input device. So, contohnya kalau kita nak suruh komputer tu buat sesuatu, kita akan tekan, betul tak? Nak tekan tu kita tekan. Kalau kita nak masukkan nama kita dekat dalam komputer, kita gunakan
Keyboard.
keyboard. Kalau kita nak masukkan suara kita dalam komputer, kita gunakan
Microphone.
Voice. Microphone. Microphone.
kalau kita nak masukkan gambar dalam komputer, kita gunakan
Camera.
kamera. So semua tu
Kamera.
adalah input device. Okay,
Excuse me.
data ada banyak. Ya?
Saya just nampak Miss punya yang conteng-conteng tadi.
Oh ya ke? You all pun sama ke?
Screen.
Ya.
Saya pun nampak yang conteng-conteng tu je.
Oh my god. Okay. Sekejap mana bagi
All of us.
Terima kasih bro Teguh.
No problem.
orang ni ada.
Kau baca WhatsApp ke?
Okay, sekejap ya. Saya nampak Miss punya conteng. Ya Allah, hai kesian. Okay, jom. Screen. Okay, dah nampak dah?
Baru ada.
Nampak.
Okay. So, okay, ulang balik. Alright. Input tadi adalah benda yang kita masukkan, right? Betul?
Ya.
Benda yang kita nak masukkan dalam komputer adalah data. So, data boleh macam-macam. Data boleh teks. Kalau nak masukkan teks dalam komputer, kita gunakan
TXT. HTML.
bukan. Kalau kita nak masukkan teks dalam komputer, teks
Keyboard.
E, D, F, G, 1, 2, 3, kita gunakan keyboard, betul tak? Kalau kita nak masukkan sound dalam komputer, kita gunakan
Microphone.
microphone. Kalau kita nak masukkan instruction yang kita tekan-tekan tu, gunakan apa? Mouse. Okay. So all of those are input devices. Right? So that is the hardware. Now, next thing we have is processing. Okay, for everything yang you masukkan dalam komputer, selalunya kita nak process something. Contoh macam calculator tadi, kita masukkan nombor sebab kita nak tambah. Okay, so processing ni dibuat oleh siapa?
Intel.
CPU. CPU.
CPU.
Ryzen.
Pernah dengar CPU?
Apa?
Pernah?
Pernah dengar ke tak? You nak beli laptop ke, you nak beli komputer ke, you tengok tak CPU dia punya processor dia tu? Tengok. Tu main beli. Tengok. Apa yang you nampak dekat you punya processor tu?
i5.
Nama brand.
You akan perasan i3, i5, i7, betul tak?
Detail laptop.
Okay, itu adalah processor. Sekarang ni kenapa kita kena ada processor? Okay, komputer boleh jalan tak tanpa CPU?
Tak boleh.
Manusia
Boleh.
boleh berfikir tak kalau tak ada otak?
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Cakap kalau program orang kau ni macam tak ada otak kan berfikir. Okay? Sebab dia tak fikir. Untuk komputer ni nak buat kerja dia tak berfikir juga sama macam manusia. Okay? So, otak dalam komputer ni is dipanggil processor, also known as central processing unit. Okay? So, dekat dalam laptop itu, dekat dalam CPU, dekat dalam handphone, semua ada dia punya CPU. Kita tak nampak je. Contohlah PC, kan ada kotak besar tu. Kan? Kotak besar tu. Tu orang panggil PC, betul tak? Kotak besar tu. Kan? Ni panggil apa? Tapi beli komputer, you panggil tu apa yang kotak besar tu?
Dia.
Dia punya apa?
Desktop pakai desktop.
Desktop? Desktop. Desktop.
Casing
Komputer. Desktop.
Case.
Dan kotak besar tu dekat dalam dia tu ada dia punya processor.
Casing.
Dia asing sebab PC kita kan ada hardware yang berbeza. You ada mouse, ada keyboard sahaja. Kan? So ada monitor. Lepas tu ada kotak besar tu. Dalam kotak besar tu ada CPU. Kalau laptop CPU ada tak?
Ada.
Kat dalam ni. Okay, sebab laptop dia hardware dia bergabung sama-sama. Contohnya keyboard melekat dekat kotak ni. Monitor melekat kat kotak ni. Tapi dalam kotak tu ada CPU. Setiap komputer wajib memang kena ada processor. Sebab apa? Processor tu adalah otak komputer. Itulah yang akan segala instruction yang you bagi dekat komputer. Okay? Contoh programmer, kita tulis programming, kita coding tadi tu kan. Siapa yang akan baca dan run benda ni? CPU. Okay? Itulah yang akan tentukan nak kena buat apa dekat dalam komputer. Okay? So, waktu you beli komputer, you perasan tak ada i3, i5, i7 ni semua?
Perasan.
Perasan.
Mana lagi bagus? i3 ke i7?
i7.
Kenapa i7 lagi bagus?
Dia version baru lagi banyak upgrade.
Bukan sebab version baru tau. i3 and i7 beza dia adalah dia punya processor. Number of processors. The higher the number of processors, lagi banyak kerja yang you boleh buat dalam satu masa. You bayangkan processor, okay, contohlah, you nak buat satu kerja kalau ada seorang je, satu otak je, sikit je kerja boleh buat, right? Bila ada banyak otak, banyak kerja you boleh buat dalam satu masa. Boleh faham?
Faham.
Sebab itulah i7 atau laptop dia lagi mahal. Understand?
Understand.
Okay. Alright. So let's talk about CPU. Okay. Dalam CPU, inside your CPU there are two main components, which are control unit and arithmetic and logic unit. Okay. Dalam CPU kita ada CU and also ALU. Okay. What is control unit? Control unit is responsible in directing the operations within the processor. Okay. It will respond to programs instructions. Inilah. Nak bagi you senang faham, it's like this. Let's say you nak tambah 2 nombor tadi kan. Okay. You nak tambah 2 nombor. Apakah benda pertama yang kita kena buat?
Kena ada input.
Kena ada input. Okay, kita minta nombor tu daripada user, betul tak? Okay. Siapa yang akan tolong mintakan semua ni? Control unit akan tolong. Dia akan cakap, okay, minta dulu kat user. Ambil 2 nombor tu, simpan dalam memory. Okay. Dah simpan, dah dapat data, dia nak proseskan benda tu, nak tambah kan. Siapa yang akan tambahkan? Arithmetic and logic. Okay. So, ALU.
Dua benda ni yang akan bekerja.
Yes. ALU ni akan tolong kira-kirakan benda untuk you. Yang tolong bawakan data, minta data, baca, tu semua adalah control unit. Okay. So, dah minta 2 nombor, ALU akan tolong kirakan. Jawapan tu control unit akan bawa keluar menggunakan monitor, dia lah yang akan control data, flow of the data. Boleh faham?
Ya, boleh.
Okay. Right? So that is how CPU works. Okay. So you dah tahu input apa, CPU apa. Okay. Now let's talk about storage. What is storage?
Memory.
Guna
Tempat di mana data disimpan.
Yes, tempat kita simpan data.
Data.
So kalau dah kat mana simpan data kat mana? Memory kita kan. Kita pun ada kita punya own memory. Okay. Komputer pun kena ada tempat yang dia kena simpan data. Tidak, dia tak boleh ingat. Right? When it comes to memory, we have two types. We have main memory and secondary memory. Okay. Main memory is also known as random access memory. RAM. Boleh dengar?
Boleh?
Pernah.
Boleh.
Pernah kan you beli laptop, beli komputer, you tengok RAM tak?
Tengok.
Tengok.
Tengok. Ha?
RAM tu apa sebenarnya? Benda tu apa?
Dia macam kelajuan naik.
Tak
Kelajuan.
nak bagi lag. Tak nak bagi lag pada komputer.
Memori lah.
Okay. Okay, siapa yang main game? You main game kan? Mesti main game kan?
Ada. Saya.
Cooking.
Okay, laptop aku lag lah. Kau kena buat apa? Kau tinggikanlah naikkan RAM. Kenapa macam tu?
Sebab dia
Ya.
Makin tinggi makin laju.
temporary data untuk handle game tu.
Dia lagi banyak data untuk handle game? Is that it?
Like that lah. Kind like that.
Something like that lah. It's like this lah. Okay. Bagi I cerita, what happens bila you buka komputer? Sekarang ni, bila you dapat komputer, you ada hardware, betul tak? Lepas tu you pun ada software. Tu mula-mula tekan button on, betul tak? You tekan button on, apa berlaku?
Dia buka.
Buka.
Buka komputer. Betul? Okay. So bila buka komputer, it's like this. Sekarang ni, tadi I cakap, komputer, dalam dia kena ada apa? Kena ada
CPU.
CPU ni guna untuk apa?
Untuk menjalankan tugas-tugas.
Untuk
Dia
jalankan
jadi otak pada laptop.
Okay. So, CPU ni akan menjalankan tugas. Contoh mula-mula minta input, proses, lepas tu output, apa benda lah. Okay. Selain CPU kena ada apa?
Software.
Software
RAM.
tu lain. Sekarang kita tengah cakap pasal hardware. Yang dekat motherboard you ni, apa yang wajib motherboard?
RAM.
Okay. Ada RAM. Okay.
GPU.
Okay, GPU is graphic, right? Okay, itu lain cerita lah. Itu untuk handle all the graphics. Okay. Benda yang paling penting, proses data, kena ada CPU, RAM dan juga secondary memory, which is also known as
Storage.
Hard disk.
Okay. Sekarang ni memory tu ada dua jenis, right? Kita ada main memory dengan secondary. RAM adalah main memory ke secondary? Main. Kalau hard disk, main memory ke secondary? Secondary. So, dalam setiap komputer wajib ada main memory, wajib ada secondary memory. So, kita akan ada juga hard disk. Okay. So, this is your main memory, this is your secondary memory. Apa beza antara dua adalah RAM adalah temporary memory. Okay. Kalau secondary storage, it is a permanent memory. Mana satu temporary, RAM ke hard disk? RAM. Hard disk is permanent. Okay. So sekarang ni, let's say lah I buka komputer. Okay. I nak, bila buka komputer, alright, Microsoft Word, Google Chrome, Photoshop tu semua. Okay. Simpan dekat mana? Dekat hard disk ke dekat RAM? RAM. Kalau, are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, kalau you tengok laptop, RAM paling tinggi you nampak berapa?
Paling apa?
8 gig.
8 gig. 8 gig. Betul tak? So you nak install semua dekat tempat tu ke? Microsoft Word, Chrome,
Kat tempat lain juga.
yang beratus-ratus gig tu simpan dalam RAM,
Oh tak.
simpan dekat dalam
Simpan storage.
Secondary.
secondary. Sebab tu lah bila you install, okay, dia bagi you pilih kan you nak pilih dekat C ke D ke E ke F, betul tak? Okay, sekarang ni segala software yang you nak simpan, you simpan dalam hard disk. Okay, contohnya macam Microsoft Word ke, okay, lagi Google Chrome, lagi apa lagi? Apa jenis software lah, Photoshop. Okay, so contohlah kat dalam ni I install Microsoft Word. Di dalam ni I install Google Chrome. I install Photoshop. Okay, macam-macam software you boleh simpan. Kalau gambar tu semua, lagu, video, RAM ke hard disk?
RAM.
Disk juga, RAM. Hard disk. Okay, tengok balik RAM tadi temporary ke permanent?
Temporary.
Apa maksud temporary? Sementara. Kalau you simpan gambar semua dalam RAM, temporary akan simpan selama-lamanya, tak kan? Okay, benda yang simpan selama-lamanya simpan dalam hard disk. Sebab itulah segala software kita simpan dalam hard disk. Kalau you simpan dekat RAM, you tutup komputer, buka balik benda tu dah tak ada. Itu beza. Okay, so gambar ke software ke semua you simpan dalam hard disk sebab dia adalah permanent. Okay, RAM adalah temporary. Okay, contohlah bila kita nak guna Microsoft Word tu, kita ambil dia daripada hard disk, betul tak? Kita tengok kat hard disk, kan? Tapi kalau yang ni dah install, kenapa kita kena ada RAM? Okay, RAM ni kita gunakan untuk hold data buat sementara. Bila kita buka sesuatu program, you perasan tak kita boleh tutup, kita boleh buka program lain, betul tak? Bila kita buka je program, let's say lah you nak buat report. You buka je program sekarang ni, you bayangkan RAM tu macam tangan lah. Okay, sekarang ni you nak buat kerja apa? Kat tangan you nak pegang program apa? So, if I nak buat report, I buka lah Microsoft Word. Barulah benda ni simpan dalam RAM. And then you perasan tak, kalau RAM you tak tinggi, okay, apa akan berlaku? Let's say lah, you buka Microsoft Word, you buka Google Chrome. Lepas tu, you buka Photoshop lah. Lepas tu nak main game. Okay, buka lah PUBG ke benda kat sini. PUBG. Lepas tu nak main game lain pula. Tak ke penuh? Betul tak? So, bila penuh, you punya komputer akan tiba-tiba lekat. Sebab itulah orang cakap, kalau nak komputer laju, naikkan RAM. Supaya ada lagi banyak space untuk buka banyak-banyak dalam satu. Faham? Okay, so lagi satu, kenapa dia panggil temporary? Okay, bila dia temporary, you buy, okay, contohlah I buat report. Guna I buka Microsoft Word, right? I tulislah report, I tulis. Dan lepas tu, bila tak save lagi ni tau, tak save lagi, ketika komputer tertutup, file tu ada lagi tak bila buka?
Boleh ada.
Boleh ada, sebab apa boleh ada?
Sebab ada simpanan RAM.
Okay, sekarang ni RAM dia adalah temporary, betul tak? Temporary adalah sementara. Actually, yang Microsoft Word you tu buat report itu, you perasan tak? Microsoft Word akan auto save. Nampak tak perkataan auto save selalunya? Okay. Microsoft Word sekarang ni dah ada function auto save. Zaman dulu tak ada auto save. Okay. Bila you buat report, kan you buka dekat RAM, right? You tulis lah, tiba-tiba komputer tertutup. Bila buka balik, report tu hilang. Sebab apa? Sebab zaman dulu tak ada auto save. Okay, bila save, automatically dia akan simpan dalam hard disk. Contohnya you buat report, right? You buat tulis report, you akan save. Kan you boleh pilih nak simpan dekat mana. Betul tak? You nak simpan kat pen drive ke, nak simpan kat hard disk ke. Ada tak? Perasan tak?
Perasan.
Kan? Okay. Semua tu adalah permanent storage. So bila you tekan save, automatically dia akan simpan file tu dekat dalam hard disk. Okay. Anything yang you buka kat sini, contoh contoh macam ni kan. Ini benda-benda yang I buka ni semua ni adalah benda yang sekarang RAM tengah pegang. I tengah buka PDF, I tengah buka buka PowerPoint, I tengah buka Zoom, semua benda ni RAM tengah pegang. Bila I tutup komputer, benda software semua ni akan terbuka ke? Tak kan? Dia akan yes, tertutup. Sebab apa? Sebab semua benda ni berada dekat RAM. So kalau you rasa berat, tutuplah segala application ni, nanti RAM ni akan kurang. Okay, itu adalah bezanya temporary dengan permanent. Bila permanent memory ni, okay, kita ada bila permanent memory ni kita ada things like hard disk, floppy disk, CD-ROM, thumb drive. Okay, yang ni apa? Ni apa ni?
Apa tu? Hard disk.
SSD.
Sini?
External hard disk.
External hard disk. Apa beza antara hard disk biasa dengan external hard disk? Sama ke? Sama je.
Tak sama je.
Sama. Dalam komputer you tu wajib ada hard disk. Kalau you beli komputer, dia akan cakap hard disk you 1 tera ke, 500 gig ke. Okay? Tapi kadang-kadang hard disk yang dalam komputer tu tak cukup. Sebab tu lah you perlu beli hard disk yang baru. Cocok dekat USB tu. Okay? Kalau tak cukup, tak nak simpan dalam hard disk, nak bawa pergi kelas, you guna pen drive. Okay? Dan kalau you nak simpan file dekat dalam, nak bagi lecturer ke, you simpan dalam CD. So ada juga zaman dulu kita menggunakan benda ni apa?
Floppy disk.
Floppy disk. Ini zaman mak-mak you dulu. Okay? Ini benda ni kita gantikan dengan CD. Ini zaman dulu kita guna floppy disk. You rasa memory dalam floppy disk ni berapa ada?
100 MB tu ada.
100 MB.
Kecil je.
Kecil je. Okay. Sebenarnya
1.4 MB je.
1.44 MB sahaja. 1.44 MB. Bayangkan zaman mak-mak you dulu. Okay, apa benda you boleh simpan dalam ni? Okay, report. Satu hard disk, satu floppy disk. Satu report, satu floppy disk. Bayangkan kalau dia pergi kelas, hantar kerja, 4 report, 4 floppy disk. Okay, that's why dia macam satu kelas penuh floppy disk kat dalam tu. Okay, so sekarang ni memory sangat kurang. Okay, you boleh nampak memory up to tera, right? Terabyte sekarang. Okay, mungkin 10 tahun akan datang dah bukan terabyte, dah jadi benda lain dah. Okay, itu gigabyte ni dah tera, lepas ni mungkin benda lain pula. Right, so that is secondary storage. Now, after that we have output. Okay, output is, apa benda output?
Dia punya hasil dia.
Hasil dia. Contoh macam kalkulator tadi, jawapan dia yang you nak keluarkan dekat user. Anything that is produced by the computer, okay, will be using an output device. Okay, contohnya gambar. Macam mana kita nak bagi user nampak gambar, kita gunakan kenapa? Kelas apa? Monitor. Kalau nak bagi user dengar suara, kita menggunakan
Speaker.
Okay, kalau kita nak bagi user nampak jawapan kalkulator tadi tu, gunakan
Monitor.
Monitor screen tu lah. Okay, printer adalah output device ke tak? Printer.
Ya kot.
Output device, right? Dia nak keluarkan apa?
Keluarkan gambar.
Kita print.
Dia benda yang kita print. Tapi data tu semua datang daripada komputer. So anything yang benda keluar daripada komputer adalah dipanggil output. Okay. Alright. So kita dah tahu hardware tu apa. Now let's talk about software. Alright. Software is a computer program which will direct the computer to do the task you want it to do and to produce the result that you want. Like I said, programmer yang akan buat computer program, betul tak? Okay. Benda tu untuk user guna, untuk buat sesuatu. So bila kita ada software, kita ada dua jenis software. Satu adalah system software, lagi satu adalah application software. Okay, application software tu adalah software-software yang user guna. Contoh Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, okay, VLC. Ini semua yang programmer create, programmer develop. Okay, tetapi nak guna semua software ni, kita perlukan sistem software. Perasan tak bila you buka je komputer, ada satu logo yang keluar. Apa logo tu? Nampak?
Windows.
Windows.
Ataupun kalau siapa yang guna Mac tu dia nampak benda ni. Okay. Ini apa? Windows tu semua tu apa?
Itu nama
Software.
pada
Operating system.
Operating system.
Sistem.
Okay. Tanpa OS, komputer you tu tak boleh nak operate. Okay. OS ni adalah dia akan control segala application yang kat dalam punya komputer. Sebab itulah bila you buka komputer, you nampak Windows. The first thing you nampak adalah Windows. Sebab benda ni kena buka dulu. Barulah dia boleh control program yang lain. Boleh faham?
Faham.
Alright. So, lastly, ini adalah language. Okay, so for today ni up to here je lah. Okay, programming language. Now, when we talk about language, language is bahasa, betul tak?
Yep.
Okay. What language am I talking with you right now? Is either Malay or English. Okay.
English.
Why am I talking Malay or English? Because that's the language that you understand. Kan? If I speak you in Korean, can you understand me?
Yes.
Yes. 안녕하세요. 저는 나저입니다. Can you understand me? Yang saya tengok
Yes. Yes.
Anyo,
What if
anyo.
I say this to you? Bonjour, comment tu t'appelles? Faham tak?
Faham.
Bonjour, comment tu
Kabian.
t'appelles?
Google Translate.
Bukannya saya, itu lain. Okay? Okay, right now, bila I sebut bonjour, comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle Najwa, je m'appelle Najwa.
Salut.
Semua tu, you tak faham sebab apa I tak cakap dalam bahasa yang you faham. Okay? Sebab I cakap dalam bahasa French tadi contohnya lah. Okay? So, bila you nak cakap dengan komputer pun ada bahasa dia. Alright? Bahasa yang komputer faham hanyalah machine language. Okay? Machine language is the only language that computer understand. Okay? Yang I cakap tadi, komputer adalah electronic machine, betul tak? Dia menggunakan electricity. Yang dia faham hanyalah current buka, current tutup. On and off. So 1 is on, 0 is off. Okay? Komputer dia faham dua bahasa ni je. On, off, buka, tutup, buka, tutup. Jadi komputer itu ada switch. Buka, tutup, buka, tutup. Okay? Sebab itulah dia hanya faham zeros and ones. So kalau you cakap bahasa Inggeris dengan dia, dia memang tak faham. Okay? Because English is the only language that human understand. Alright? So sekarang ni, yang you buat coding semua tadi tu, itu dalam bahasa yang you faham, betul tak? You nampak I ada hello, kan? Okay? Komputer tak faham benda tu. You bayangkan zaman dulu kalau nak bagi komputer faham, dia kena buat programming dalam bahasa 1.0. You boleh ke? Tak, right?
Oh, kod 1.0
Susah kan? 1001 semua ni. Sebab apa? You nak hafal nombor telefon mak ayah you pun tak ingat. Susah. Okay? So, instead of us writing program in machine language, okay, ada diorang create the next type of language which is called an assembly language. Okay? Assembly language is a low level language. Okay? Untuk tulis coding ni, dia menggunakan easy to remember form called mnemonic. Alright? So instead of writing in machine language, dia more readable lah, lagi senang nak baca. Sebab kita menggunakan perkataan macam load, store, multiply, add, sub. Okay? Semua benda ni bila kita tulis, okay, dia akan translate kepada machine language. Contohlah kita nak tambah 2 nombor, right? Okay, kita menggunakan, kalau bahasa kita, kita akan buat 61 plus 62. Okay, ni dalam bahasa kita menggunakan plus. Okay, kalau guna bahasa assembly language ni, kita tak guna plus, dia gunakan add. Okay, so cara nak tulis dia pun berbeza. So contohlah you nak kira gaji. Wages equals to rates time hours. Okay, 1 jam contohlah RM5. Kalau dia kerja 3 jam, dapatlah RM15. Okay, nak tulis coding ni, dia menggunakan cara macam ni. Load, multiply, store semua ni. You perasan tak ada R1 ni? Okay, ini adalah dipanggil register. You buat coding menggunakan language ni, you kena tahu pasal dia punya hardware. Komputer punya hardware. Dalam komputer tu kan ada memory. Okay, dalam memory tu ada banyak lah registers lah, nak simpan dekat register mana, bawa dekat kotak mana apa semua. So dia susah. Alright. So nak lagi senangkan kerja, okay, people come up with a high level language. So contoh high level language is C++. Inilah language yang you akan guna. Okay. So macam tadi, contohlah orang buat dalam bahasa assembly language. Okay. Komputer faham ke bila dia baca load R1 rate, multiply R1 hour, store R1 wages? Dia faham tak komputer?
Faham.
Faham ke tak? Ni.
Faham.
Are you sure? Ini bukan dalam bahasa kita ke? L-O-D-A-D.
Dia tak faham.
Dia tak faham. Sebab dia hanya faham apa? 1 dan 0. Okay. So, apa motif you buat dalam bahasa you faham kalau komputer tak faham? Dia macam ni lah, you tengok cerita Korea, you faham ke tak? Tak faham, tapi tengok juga kan? Apa?
Subtitle.
Ada subtitle. Siapakah yang akan tolong translate kan? Kalau komputer ni nak bagi komputer faham, siapa akan tolong translate kan? Assembly. Okay. Daripada add ni, you nak bagi dia faham kepada 10010 ni, kita memerlukan assembler. Okay. Assembler lah yang akan translate apa yang you tulis ni kepada machine language. Jadi faham?
Faham.
Okay. Alright. So sekarang ni kita tak belajar benda ni. Kita tak belajar assembly language. Alright. Yang kita akan belajar adalah high level language. Yang ni lagi senang nak guna. Sebab apa? Dia senang nak baca, senang nak tulis, senang nak maintain. Because it uses English like syntax. Contohnya nak kira gaji tadi. Okay. Ini kita nak kira gaji kan? Wages equals to rates time hours. Kalau bahasa assembly language tadi, kita kena tulis macam ni. Load R1 rate, multiply R1 hours, store R1 wages. Tapi kalau kita buat dalam C++, kita hanya perlu tulis ni je. 2 line je. Wages equals to rates. Tapi kita tak menggunakan kali, kita menggunakan star. Dan kena ada semicolon. Okay, ini adalah bahasa dia. Okay, so lagi senang nak guna betul tak? Kalau compare dengan ni kan. Okay, so lagi senang nak guna, that's why it is easy for us to use. Okay, so contoh yang menggunakan high level language C++, Java, COBOL, Fortran, HTML, tu semua tu menggunakan high level language. Okay, so kita ni, komputer ni faham ke high level language? Dia faham tak ni?
Faham.
Sebab komputer faham apa? Komputer faham apa?
Compiler.
Zero and one.
Zeros and one sahaja. It's your machine language. Kan? Dia faham 01 je, binary machine language. So, kalau nak bagi dia faham apa yang you tulis ni, dia perlukan
Translator.
Translator dia. Apakah nama translator dia?
Compiler.
Compiler ni lah yang akan translate program yang you tulis tu. Program apa you tulis ni? Yang ni you tulis ni. Ni bahasa C++. Okay, high level language. So, bila you tulis benda ni, okay, komputer tak faham tau apa yang you tulis ni. Okay, sebab dia hanya faham 01. So, setiap satu benda ni, you kena translate pada 01, 10, bla bla bla. Ni pun ada dia punya maksud dia, 10 bla bla, macam tu. So, nak jadikan daripada yang ni, okay, nak jadi kepada yang ni, kita kena compilekan dia menggunakan compiler. So, you akan tekan ke atas ni, compile and run. Compile, dia akan translate high level language ni kepada machine language. Barulah komputer faham. Okay. So, kita memerlukan apa? Compiler. Okay, to translate from high level language kepada machine language. Right? Faham? Faham
Faham.
Okay. So, this is the difference between high level language and low level language. Okay. Low level language is the language that is related to the computer hardware. Okay. Kita recap balik. Komputer, okay. Komputer faham bahasa apa? Komputer faham bahasa apa? Machine language. Ini hanyalah the only language yang komputer faham. For example, 0110. Okay, so komputer hanya faham 0110 bla bla bla. Okay, tetapi kalau kita tulis dalam bahasa assembly language, okay, kita menggunakan load, okay, add tadi tu. Okay, so ni bahasa yang komputer faham ke? Tak. So nak bagi komputer faham, kita perlukan compiler ke? Kalau kita tulis
Assembler.
Okay, so kita perlukan assembler nak translate from assembly language to machine language. Tapi kalau kita menggunakan level yang lagi tinggi, okay, contoh kita tulis dalam C++. Okay, nak bagi komputer faham, kita memerlukan compiler. Alright, so if you notice here, okay, this two is low level. High level language lebih naik, lebih atas. Sebab apa? Low level dia memerlukan knowledge dalam hardware. You kena tahu memory dia macam mana. Okay, macam mana dia nak simpan data tu semua. Sebab tu yang ni lagi susah. Okay, so kalau you coding dalam C++ ke Java ke, dia lebih higher up. Okay, so meaning that dia far away from machine code. So you tak perlu tahu pasal hardware. So lagi senanglah you nak buat programming. Senang you nak solve the problem. Boleh faham? Boleh kelas?
Boleh.
Okay. So that is last slide for today. Okay. So just a thing to keep in mind. Alright. So this is what panggil siapa ni? Steve Jobs. This is what Steve Jobs says. Kata everyone should know how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. Alright. Apa maksudnya tu? Setiap orang, okay, kalau you perasan, subjek CSC126 programming ni kan setakat budak CS dia ambil. Budak matematik pun ambil juga. Padahal dia bukannya nak jadi programmer pun. Tapi kenapa dia kena belajar? Sebab dia akan ajar you macam mana nak berfikir. Bila I tanya you, macam mana nak tambah 2 nombor? Dia terfikir ke? Nak kena ambil berapa nombor lah, nak kena proses lah, macam apa, tak pernah fikir, betul tak? Okay, so, sekarang ni bila you jadi programmer, you kena think in steps. Logic. Boleh nak kena buat apa? Minta nombor dulu, lepas tu dah minta nombor, berapa nombor? 2 ke 3 ke 5 nombor. Lepas tu baru boleh proses, lepas tu barulah boleh keluarkan jawapan. Okay, kalau you boleh fikir dalam steps, okay, then insyaAllah you can think logically. Alright, orang yang tak dapat buat subjek ni sebab dia tak boleh fikir secara logik. Okay, logik tu nak dapatkan logik tu kena faham lah. Kalau tak faham tak boleh jawab. Okay, alright. So that is basics or the intro of this subject. So far okay? Boleh faham?
Okay.
Boleh.
Boleh.
Okay. So kalau tak faham you boleh tanya. Okay, don't be scared. I can always answer it for you. Alright. So, okay. Alright. So, do you have any question that you want to ask? Chapter 1 ni ada soalan?
No.
No. So, everyone is clear, right? Okay.
Saya ada.
Yes.
Yang tadi bab high level language ke machine ke assembler tu. Kalau ada yang high level nak ke low level dia akan compile kan? Okay, bila dah sampai low level language tu dia akan assembler ke atau memang terus ke instruction untuk proses?
Okay. Sekarang ni bila you nak program, sama ada you nak guna low level language such as assembly. Okay. Low level macam tadi, macam I cakap tadi tu. Sekejap. Right. Komputer. Okay. Dia hanya faham apa? Machine language, betul tak? Machine language. So ini sahaja bahasa yang dia akan faham. So kalau kita buat coding, kita tak mampu nak tulis dalam machine language. Okay. So kita boleh either menggunakan assembly language ataupun high level language. Antara dua ni. Okay. So kalau kita menggunakan assembly language, kita perlukan assembler. Kalau kita menggunakan high level language, kita akan menggunakan compiler. Kita faham?
Okay, faham.
Bila kita guna high level language, kita guna compiler, dia terus straight convert kepada machine language. Okay, tetapi ini dipanggil low level. Machine language dengan assembly language dipanggil low level. Sebab untuk gunakan kedua-dua ni kita perlukan tahu pasal hardware komputer. Okay. High level tak perlu tahu pasal hardware. That's why dia ada line kat sini. Sini low level, sini high level. Okay. Itu beza dia. Right. Any more questions? Lagi soalan? Faham
Faham.
Faham Okay. So next class, which is next week, I akan start to ajar macam mana kita nak solve the problem. Sekarang ni you dah tahu input apa, proses apa, output apa. Okay, bila kita buat program, apa akan berlaku dengan benda tu. So next class kita akan start to go into that lah. Okay, insyaAllah kalau boleh kita tak lama lagi kita boleh start to code jugalah. Alright. Okay. So do you have any question before we end our class? Ada soalan tak?
Miss. Saya ada. Tadi kan Miss ada cakap kena download apa benda?
Dev C++.
C++
Dev C++. Okay, download. So, bila habis ni, okay, habis kelas ni ada beberapa benda yang I nak you buat. Okay, first of all, buat Google Classroom. Okay, so first thing yang I nak you buat adalah okay. So number one thing, I nak you pergi dekat Google Classroom. Okay, enroll Google Classroom ni. Okay, kat situ I akan letak segala nota ke apa benda lah. Okay, nombor dua, I nak you kena buat entrance survey. Okay, yang ni dekat you je. Okay, and then nombor tiga, I nak you benda tadi download Dev C++. Okay, benda ni yang you akan guna untuk buat you punya coding. Okay, and then lastly buku. Kalau nak order, silalah order before tarikh tu. Okay, so empat benda ni I nak you buat before our next class.
Miss, nanti you bagi link classroom tu
So classroom tu, link tu I ada bagi dekat chat tadi tu ada. Okay, dekat chat ada. Ni ada lagi soalan? More question? Everyone is clear?
Ada, Miss.
Tak ada.
Yes.
Okay, insyaAllah okay ko you all, alright? Kalau tak faham, tanya je. Okay, so if there's no more question, then we'll end our class today lah. Okay, so I'll see all of you next week on Monday. Okay, alright?
Okay, Miss.
Okay,
Yes.
so thank you everyone. So I'll see you in our next class. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Assalamualaikum.
Bye. Salam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Everyone is leaving now.
Everyone is leaving. I je tak tahu macam mana nak padam ni.
Miss, saya leave dulu.
Dah jumpa. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.